I had a difficult time finding the words for this meditation. In truth, I avoided writing it longer than I wanted to until it became quite painful. Most often, we don't allow ourselves to sit in our own pain. As nurses, we are taught to treat pain and treat every complaint of pain as real and equal. Have you ever found yourself wondering, why is it we don't seem to actually treat pain when we give patients pain medication? Or why sometimes that nagging headache later resurfaces as a migraine headache, even when we seem to be adequately hydrated or medicated? I don't have the answers to these questions. What I do offer is simply a space for them to emerge if they choose to. This space is simply for you. Your own pain is no less deserving of care than anyone else's. So, take a moment, find somewhere comfortable to sit or lay down. I invite you now to just notice what brought you here today. Notice if you too have been avoiding anything unpleasant or pushing something unpleasant off to the side. Has anything felt heavy lately? What have you been quietly carrying? What have you been trying your hardest not to look at? And perhaps it is grief. Perhaps it is exhaustion, sadness, anger, defeat. Perhaps just a stomach ache or a headache you've been suppressing all shift. Perhaps it's the quiet stress of everything in life compounded, one on top of the other. Perhaps you don't even know. You don't yet have a name for it. Whatever it is, you don't need to solve it. Not right now. Just notice that it is here. Take this moment now to breathe. One nice deep inhale in and exhaling softly. Sometimes what we are feeling continues to return until it has been acknowledged. Imagine for a moment that whatever it is you have been feeling could somehow just sit beside you for this time being. The thing that's been on your mind all week, or for months, or even years. The situation, the conversation, the face, the relationship, whatever heaviness you've avoided looking at for some time. Just allow it to sit beside you now. Not to ask it to go away, not to ask it to change, simply just to look at it, to observe it, to understand it, to see it clearly. And I want you to notice, what does it feel like to look at it from a distance? What does it feel like compared to when it's something that feels closer to you, something inside of you instead? Does it seem to get heavier or lighter? Sharper or softer from a distance? Most oftentimes, we don't choose to sit beside what bothers us like this. We reach for pain medications, doom scrolling until 2 a.m., and other habits just to keep the nagging or pain or unpleasant thoughts or situations at bay. But sometimes it just wants to be acknowledged. It wants to be seen. And so, what happens when you stop asking this feeling to leave? Or stop finding new and improved ways to distract yourself from it? Keeping it at a tolerable yet close by distance. What would change when you simply allow it to exist? Allowing space for it, giving it a witness. When someone comes out of a long surgery, the first question asked usually is, "How are you feeling?" Or, "Are you in pain?" Nurses are often the first of many witnesses to a patient's pain or most vulnerable moments. The first person to pause, the first person to witness and to ask, "How are you feeling? Are you in pain?" and without the nurse in the room to ask those questions. Pain has nowhere to land. Nurses are the silent witnesses to all kinds of pain and grief to others. Pause for a moment and bring to your mind a person in your life that truly listens to you when you speak. If you don't have someone, perhaps a time you felt truly heard or seen by someone. Someone who didn't rush to solve your problems, didn't change the subject to talk about themselves or something else. They simply stayed. And perhaps that presence felt healing. The kind of presence that just witnesses what we are feeling inside before we can even understand it ourselves sometimes. What if we too can become our own witnesses? What if we allowed space within ourselves for pain to just be seen clearly without distortion? What if you could offer yourself that same kind of presence you give to your own patients? The kind that doesn't interrupt your thoughts, the kind that just sits beside yours and whatever else arises. The kind that just quietly keeps you company. What if you became your own silent witness? If you could recall the feeling you had identified at the beginning of this meditation to sit beside you, take a moment now to imagine it again next to you and truly ask yourself now, what is it about this feeling that makes it so difficult for me to sit with it? Take a moment to sit with it and listen. There's no need to force an answer. Simply notice what arises. Because sometimes the longer we stay in the rooms that are hardest to stay in, sometimes the important things arises when we choose to stay long enough. But if nothing comes, that is okay too. Take one final deep breath in now. And as you exhale, allow yourself to just sit here with whatever it is that wants to simply exist. And finally, I want you to know that I'll also sit with you in it for a little while, as long as you need. As always, Premna Smarami, I hold you in loving awareness.